Here we go. So, I got a text message with an article in it about the new thing called Demon Time, which is what the name of this video is called. And I saw it the same day that I saw a lot of people putting hashtag Demon Time on their things. So I'm like, Demon Time, really? Like, as if we don't have enough issues and problems and demons out here. Why are we hashtagging demon time? Like I said it to myself, I didn't really investigate it, but then it came to me. Somebody sent it to me. And so when I seen the article, of course, inside of the articles about the topic, there's always sub articles. So I started digging deeper and it just became more and more disturbing. So for you who have probably been saying the same thing, demon time is become popular because uh, one of the popular songs um, have become um, they got a remix to it. So in the remix, they put Demon Time in it, that term. And so that's where everybody's kind of looking at it now. And so, what is Demon Time? It is the, from what I understand, and you could please Google this yourself. Since there's been a quarantine, there's been a trend where the women who have been out of work from the strip clubs or just have had the desire to um, indulge in getting paid for their skill level of dancing or just their willingness to get naked on camera or very scantily clad and then gyrate. Um, there has been like a show put together and it's all on social media. And so the hashtag for it is Demon Time. So, you know, a guy was on his live and he was like, we need to be entertained. We need some entertainment. And so he says, where are the demons at? Where are the girls that's going to come and entertain us? I'm calling on the demons. And so with that, he will share his screen, and this is on Instagram. He'll share his screen with a girl who is, she got her little costume on or whatever. And this is live. Nobody has paid any money. Nobody has paid anything to see anything. They're just on there. And of course, at some point, somebody, hey, well, what's her cash app? And then that got introduced so that she can possibly be getting paid. So the Cash App is on there. She's shaking and dancing, doing whatever she's doing, and being people are being encouraged to share, screen record, and of course, like it. But on one of the videos, there were like 15,000 people watching the Demon Time show, right? At one time. There was no way to calculate how much money was being made. But this is the thing right here. Okay. I'm a former dancer. I used to work in the club. Okay. I get it. Everybody like, strippers ain't bad. And I'm not saying it's bad. All I'm saying, guys, is that it's dead. And what killed it? Technology killed it. And this demon time situation is not a revamping of it. This is not a substitute. This is not something that we're going to do instead and all of this. And so for me, then they went on to say that there's now a group, there's like a community of demons. Like the girls call themselves demons and it's demon time family, demon time community where like these girls are, going around trying to get themselves put on people's platform because if they have a large following and they have a large audience, then that's more people that can see them. But at the same time, there's no way to calculate the outcome and the money. Okay, and this is the thing. Everybody talking about, I mean, you can get paid, you can get paid. You can, but it's no guarantee. Okay? And I mean, that's just from a worldly point of view. That's just me. That's just common sense. Okay, just because 15,000 people see you, don't mean that everybody gonna give you $1. You finna get $15,000. People used to pay money to come into the club and then do nothing in person. So how much easier, and that's stealing. That was stealing to me in my book. Boo. You coming up in the club and you watching everybody dance, you ain't threw $1. I'm offended. I'm mad. I'm ready for you to get put out. I'm agitating you. I'm aggravating you, and I need you to leave. Number one. Number two, um, it doesn't make me a difference if you stay or go. You that money that you paid at the door did not cover what you're looking at. Okay? And you have to understand the logic of the people who are watching these Demon Time shows. They don't feel obligated to pay, especially if they're looking at their own phone. Okay? If they're looking at their own phone in their own house, if they do throw some money, they can throw it at the phone, pick it up, and then pay a bill with it. Stop letting people use you. That's my first point. I had to get on here and talk about Demon Time. The second reason I had to bring the Demon Time situation up is because I just wrote this book right here. This book is called Scriptures for Ex Strippers right here. Okay? Inside of this book, this is for extra, but I do have scriptures for strippers. But scriptures for ex strippers, I'm talking about, and it's a reason why we got a whole book. It's because you have to realize that it's certain stuff, Jesus, here we go, that got on you from being in there. Okay, you could have went in squeaky clean. You could have went in with a good family, a good home, clean, innocent to death. All you want to do is dance. Just like me, all I want to do is just dance. I don't know about all this other stuff. Selling your body, drugs, alcohol. I'm green. I'm green on the blade of grass. I don't know nothing about none of that. And I'm not trying to learn. All I want is I just want to dance to get my money. But when you start dancing in the club, what you're doing is that you're coming in, and they call it adult entertainment, right? It's called adult entertainment because you are entertaining adult spirits. Okay? So, and I got to slow it down. So, the adult spirit, the main one is lust. Okay? And that's something that I was in denial about a lot because I'm just like, I'm just entertaining. I'm just entertaining. But what spirit am I entertaining? And if I don't have that spirit, how long will it take for me to develop whatever spirit I need in order to get the money? Okay? So, in scriptures for ex strippers, I had to write about that because a lot of times when you're coming out of the club, you don't really understand what's on you. You don't understand what has developed um, during your tenure there. You don't know, how it changed you. You don't understand what it is you need to do different. It's just like being outside, you playing in the woods, and you come in the house and try to sit on your mama's sofa, and she say you smell like a wet dog, and you can't sit on her stuff. You need to go take a bath. We have to be washed when we come out of certain environments. That's my point, right? So this is the thing. When we are, and see, this don't even have nothing to do with working in the club. This have a lot to do with having certain demons. The fact that this man made up, it's countless numbers in the vocabulary of the human language. What other word could he have used to describe these females other than demon? But I just appreciate the accuracy of the word because the thing about it is you're calling out all of the demons to entertain the demons that these men have, right? So you're calling demons out, but they're answering, which is the most creepy part. They're answering. Okay, they're coming. They're inboxing. They're trying to get permission to exploit themselves without understanding exactly what they're doing. So this is the thing. Okay, even if you like, I mean, you know what? I need money. My club closed. I need money. Stop judging me. Let me tell you something. It ain't about judging you. It's about helping you understand how you're not on your own side. See how the enemy work is he have you so focused on getting what you need and not focusing on and he got you worried about what you need and that desperation spirit kick in that he will have you doing something to yourself when you think you're doing something for yourself. Okay? But this is the thing right here. I'm gonna read something from this book because I'm talking about demons and how we become demonic after we come out of the club and we don't understand why we can't attract quiet. Okay, so why you can't attract real friends? What kind of demon spirit got on you from being in that environment that now when a demon call for the demons, that's the only thing you answering to? When a real man approach you, you don't even know what to say. You don't even know how to respond. You don't even want to interact and entertain somebody who don't have demons. So this the thing. Oh, he must be gay because he ain't respond to what you got. Oh he lame because what demon spirit do you have that you're expecting him to have so that you can still get what you want that you always get? Okay, let me just pick a random part. I put my finger down. Many men who come to the club thought that all they wanted was money, and none of them were worth more than their ability to please a man sexually. These men wanted to interact with women whose body was for sale because they didn't see women's value to be anything more than that. Instead of turning on themselves and doing the necessary spiritual work to rid themselves of the demon, talking about men, many men came to the club to abuse the women they lusted after. What does this what does the spiritual work of man, what does the spiritual work men are charged with include? Okay, let me just tell you what the word say. The word says, therefore, do not let sin reign over your mortal body so that you obey its lusts and passions. Do not go on offering members of your body to sin as instruments of wickedness, but offer yourselves to God in a decisive act as those alive raised from the dead to a new life, and your members, which means all of your abilities, sanctified and set apart as members of righteousness, yielded to God. What does that mean? That means that all of the stuff that you know how to do, do it for God. Okay? Okay, that's what it means. Don't let nobody use you to entertain their demons. That's what it means. It means that if you have you got you know, you cute, you sexy, you fine, you all of them things. Ain't nobody trying to tell you, ain't nobody trying to take it from you. But the thing about it is, if you use your body as an instrument of wickedness, you can't get blessed like that. Okay, so you trying to act like, well, I'm finna get blessed on this live. They finna make it rain in my cash out. People who can look you in the face won't give you no money. People who can't see you will gyp you too, ma'am. I just need you to know that. Okay, and it's funny to me how you have so much hope and you have so much faith in these people to come through for you who don't owe you nothing. Just because you decide to get on live and show your body and shake it and gyrate and put all this stuff on these men mind, they making all these nasty comments to you. You have not collected a red bean, not a grain of rice that they give you. And you sitting up here acting like you just, you doing big things because 15,000 people are watching you and they saw you. And because you were seen by 15,000 for some kind of reason, you feel like that translates to some type of riches. But the thing about it is, you can't take now one of them 15,000 enough of nothing and pay no bill with it. There's no obligation. There's no contract set up. See, it's at least in the club. When you walk up to somebody and you say, "Hey, can I dance for you?" They say, "Yes." That's a contract right there. I asked you, you said yes. You owe me when I do it. I'm gonna dance. You're gonna pay me. I'm gonna leave. If I'm dancing on the stage and you look at me, it's not necessarily a contract, but it's kind of understood. Hey, you looking for too long? You need to give me something. You just looking at me, you not gonna pay me. Okay, it's a little bit of okay. Well, let me give her something, man. She keep looking at me, ma'am. You online? This man looking at his own phone, and he can look at his phone. Hey, he not soliciting you. He don't owe you nothing. He ain't even paid to go nowhere to see nothing. He have not invested nothing, so that he don't owe you nothing. So this is the thing right here. For you to get on there and then seek out, you trying to seek out who you can find so that you can, well, if I make him feel this way, he gonna pay. He don't. He not. He might not. I don't care if you the best thing he ever seen in his life. I don't care if you made all type of stuff happen in his body, physically happen, and his mind going all these places, and he don't dig in his pocket and give you no money. What can you do about it? Nothing. Let's go back to the book. As you read in this above scripture, I think it's worth mentioning that as men come into the club with their demons, the women who are there to feed their demons must also have I gotta read it again. So if a man come into the club with their demons, the women who are there to feed the demon, they must have a demon. This coming from scriptures for ex strippers. Okay? You might not even came from the life, but if you got a certain spirit on you, that's what men are devouring. That's what they feeding off of. And after they eat that, that's why they gone. Because they're not even proud of this. They don't even want to have this problem. But if you're going to entertain it, they seek you out, and they secretly seek you out. And that's why they calling you all late at night. That's why they calling you when ain't nobody looking. That's why they don't ever tell nobody about you. That's why you're undercover. That's why you're on the background. That's why you're on the side. You're never the main. You're never nothing to them, because they're not proud of themselves, and they're trying to get free, or maybe they're not trying to get free. Maybe they just suicidal and they just let the demon take over their life, and you just there to help them. How can you not have a demon if you're feeding a demon? That's the question. How can you feed a demon without having a demon yourself? The answer is adult entertainers don't always come into the lifestyle the way they leave. Sometimes the demons must be developed from the environment. So as time went on, I was coached by fellow dancers, the house mom, even the staff from the club, on how to manipulate customers, how to get more money out of them. And see, remember, one of the biblical definition of lust is a passionate or overmastering desire or a craving, which usually followed by a lust for power. Okay. The demon that I experienced inside of myself was the love of money. That's what I did. And that's what I understand. And this is coming from this book. I wrote this book last year. I published it in January. But I'm telling you, Demon Time came out, and everybody looking up Demon Time. Beyonce done said Demon Time. I said, okay, what's that? And I look it up, and I'm like, they're calling demons out. And you're entertaining it. They're calling it out. See, that's why you got to be another name too. When you become a stripper, you don't use your real name. You be another name, because that's your demon. That's your demon. They calling them out. They calling them out. Okay, so strippers are getting OnlyFans page and saying they making 60,000 a month. Okay, this is the thing right here. The infomercials be killing me about how they be. Oh, you can make $1,000 a second. You can make $1,000,000 a day. You can make this and that. Guess what? You might be able to make something, but that don't mean that's what you're doing is the same thing. Dancing, just dancing. Okay, you just dancing. Okay, and you getting your money over here. But then you get a fan only page. Now you catfishing people. Now you making promises. Now you tricking off. You doing stuff. I'm not accusing nobody of nothing. But all I'm gonna say is the people who start calculating their money and saying, "Oh, I'm getting this. I'm getting that." They was acting like they was getting all their money from one place doing one thing, which just wasn't true when I was there. Okay, when I was there observing, girl, you don't make nothing at work. So how you making $1,000 a night? You must be making it when you leave. You must be making it when you're gone. You must be making it before you get there. And the reason you come in this club, the reason you gathering up all of these people is so that you can actually go and trick off and get your money. That's where the 60 coming from. That's where the 40 coming from. And even if you ain't, check this out. I saw too. So the women on here, they doing all this nasty stuff. Even if it's with your boyfriend, which ain't your husband, just your boyfriend. You doing all the stuff y'all do in private. Now you doing it for the world. You charging people to watch you, but he haven't committed to you. Okay? And yeah, you might be monetizing that. Maybe you might be selling the little videos or whatever. What is that doing to your spirit and your soul? Like, how are you going to recover from that? How are you going to recover? How are you going to come back from that? Think about what you're going to do next. What's your next move? OnlyFans is online. You know what? I don't know. I heard of that too. OnlyFans, Demon Time, all this stuff. I feel old. Okay, and I might be old. I might be showing my age, and that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. The Bible say that a gray head is a crown of glory. I don't have gray hair, but the fact that I'm older, I feel good. I'm glad about it. I'm glad I made it. I'm glad that I escaped my 20s. Okay, because I almost didn't make it. So this is the thing right here. If you want to, at some point, come from something and go to something else, you have to think about making that step to it. Okay, so you participating in demon time. Okay, and you're entertaining these demons. You got a whole bunch of attention, and that's the other whole point right there. You getting attention, and you still broke. You getting attention, and you still broke in. When you log off, ain't nobody call you when you're sick or you can't really ask nobody for nothing. You can't ask nobody to watch your child. Don't nobody care enough about you to come through for you for real. How empty is that? We got to stop. We got to start understanding that there's a difference between connection and authenticity. You're not even being your real self. And then even in the article, the part where she was like, well, I gotta keep myself anonymous, because I want to be able to do this and that one day. The thing about it is, there's too much technology out here for you to be online and putting your whole business out here online for people to not really find you and find out who you are and then try to look you up. People are creepy. Plus, they got time now. Some people, they just on quarantine before the quarantine started. They creeps. They're just out here creeping. Okay, and if you put yourself out here, you put your information out here, you put your body out here, somebody screen record it, they throw their money, and then maybe they see you $100 cash out. That's $100 one time, but they looking at it a million times. They become obsessed with you. They try to find you. They do find you. They start following you. You don't know it. You just living your life. And the next thing you know, he walk up to you. He talking to you. You think it's a nice person, whatever. And this person been stalking you for months. This is real. Like, this can really happen to you. And when it happens and then you die, then people look at your reputation. I'm not saying that you're going to deserve it. I'm not saying that this is what you sow, you reap what you sow. All I'm saying is that people won't even care because of how you put yourself out here first. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's how it go. And then at the same time, too, you want to get everything from this life without putting nothing in. You got to understand that the devil don't want nothing from you without something from you. And he's never on your side. I don't care how much of a good idea it is, Jesus. Before when you get started, it might sound amazing. It might make a lot of sense, but he always got something brewing that's gonna backfire on you. And if you don't know that, you don't understand that, you will, especially when you're trying to change your life and do something else. Why everybody bringing up my past? Because you put it out there and they recorded it. And you heard them say, hey, everybody screen record. And you still went. You didn't log off. You let them do it. For the what? $100, $200, $500? How long did that money even last you? You're selling. That's literally selling your soul, selling your future, selling your kids' future, selling your reputation. And the Bible tells us that what's better than a good name? Not even silver and gold. So if you give me a bag of gold, you give me a bag of money, and I exchange it for my good name, I lost. I don't win when I do that. But you know what? Nobody's talking about this. Okay? And this is the other thing right here. A lot of females, I'm finna go and just go all the way in. A lot of females, y'all turning y'allself into these sex toys, and y'all want somebody to not play with y'all. You're going through a whole lot of trouble to turn yourself into a human blow up doll, and you want somebody to look at you for something other than sex because you like them more now. Why don't you marry me? Girl, stop. Guys, all these girls wanted money. Guess what? If you out here used to buying sex, that's what you think. All you think is that these girls just want money. No, because you always after one thing and they gonna charge you because you coming at them wrong. And girls who sell their body, that's what they want. They want money. Okay? So don't act like they wrong because they want something, because you wrong for wanting something too. Without the commitment of marriage or even dating or even the dignity of taking them on a date and treating them like a real person, you want to just treat them like they there to service you. Yeah, if it's a service, pay and leave. Ma'am, if you provide a service, they not finna start wifing you up just because you want something more. You feel like you should get more because he got more and he done showed you a whole different life. Oh, he showed me something else. You need to be my husband. Do you know what it take to be a wife? And this is the thing right here. I'm a wife. I've been a wife before. It's my second time being a wife. First time I left. Okay? So it ain't like I can't be no wife. I understand that. But this is the thing. Do you practice being somebody's wife? When I was a dancer, I was a dancer, but I wasn't selling my body and I wasn't in the habit of looking at men as just my way of making money. Okay? It was a very conscious decision to do. It was like a very, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to make an effort to not do that. But this is the thing right here. If you have been a dancer and you have had a lifestyle and you have been on some stuff, Once you come out, you have to, you just like if you come from outside playing, go get in the bathtub. I'm not saying you can't sit on the sofa. I'm saying you got to take a bath. I'm not saying you can't come out the club and be something. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, and even if you never been in the club and you done did some stuff, and you ain't never been in a strip club in your life, but you done did some stuff, and you can't maintain a good relationship with men because of the way you interact with men, you can take a bath. You can bathe. You can get in the word. You can ask God to cleanse you. You're going to repent. You're going to change your mind. You're going to say, you know what? I don't see myself the same. I don't see men the same. I see myself the way God see me. So now I'm going to shift and I'm going to be who God want me to be. So that does not include me selling my body. All of that go together. So once you take your spiritual bath, once you go in and you allow God to show you who he made you to be, okay, there is a possibility that you can recover your life and you can be somebody's wife. But it's the thing, you cannot jump from tricking off with people to just letting somebody marry you and take you down the aisle. Now this is the thing, it's a lot of men that's marrying women like that because their priorities are messed up. But I'm gonna say this: majority of men, and somebody please correct me if I'm lying, are not marrying and making a lifetime commitment to women based on their ability to please them sexually. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying. I'm waiting for a second. Ain't nobody said nothing. Hit a thumb down or something. This is the thing right here. Men do like that. Okay? Women do like money. But ain't nobody making no decisions, lifetime decisions, committing themselves to somebody who is in the act and the habit, in the habit of using their body to get what they want from men. Men know that they dealing with somebody. Yeah, I mean, people get saved every day. You using another word, okay, whatever. People get saved. I ain't talking about being saved, boo. I'm talking about changing your life. Okay? We're not talking about being saved. Cause there's some people that's been saved their whole life and been doing more dirt than anybody. We ain't talking about that. Don't get me started on that. I could go on and on about that. I'm talking about people mm, who doing their thing and all of a sudden they want something they don't deserve. They're doing something. They're participating in demon time, but for some reason they think they're gonna attract the angel. And they're gonna entertain that angel appropriately when he show up. I want a good man. I want a good man. For what? What you want a good man for? You wouldn't even know a good man if he was right in front of you because you're not a good woman and you're not going to entertain him. You have a demon and you're looking for a man with a demon. And if he ain't got no demon, you gone. Girl, I can't do nothing with him, girl. He ain't even looking at me. What he need to look at you for? Oh, because I mean, he don't like all these. He don't see that. He don't do. He not worried about that. Men are marrying based on spirit. And when you have a certain spirit, they will either entertain that spirit, and I'm not saying it's right, sirs, guys, don't entertain these females that are entertaining your demons and then blaming them when you get caught up in the system. Y'all gonna make me preach everything. I'm just all over the place. Demon time is real. When you call a demon, hey, it's demon time, all the demons show up. Don't say demon time and then think an angel gonna show up and just bless you and give you everything you want and you gonna live happily ever after. That don't work like that. It take a lot. It takes attraction, and see, you attract what you are. You're not gonna get better than you deserve. You might get access to it, or a nice man might speak to you, but once he understands what he's dealing with and what he's seeing, he's not gonna take it to the next level if you're not on that level. You're not tricking nobody because you're showing your cleavage, or you got a big old booty, or you don't, or you shake your booty for him. Who cares? Especially especially if everybody can see it. Especially if you dress like that for the world. You put that on, you walk outside, and you just going to pump gas right quick. Girl, come on. Ain't nobody trying to dedicate themselves to you for that. And you talking about save. And it's the other thing. Let's talk about that, sir. Let's talk about that, sir. When people trying to save the females from the street, they have a God complex. So you feel like you could just come in, swoop in, and save the female from her habit. Well, I'ma just save you. You ain't gotta do this no more. You talking about them, ain't you? I know what you're talking about. Well, yeah, you ain't gotta do that no more, girl. Baby girl, I got you. Guess what, sir? If you put all that information, if you put all that energy into supporting a woman who had her head on straight, who was going to invest in you, you won't be hurt in the long run. Cause once she take all your money, cheat on you, dog you out, then what? You're gonna be looking sad, broke, busted, and disgusted. And then you're gonna be talking about these girls and that. No, you picked the wrong one. Why would you attach yourself to somebody who doing all that? Okay, see, this is the other thing right here. Sir, if this not your, and I'm trying to stay, oh Lord. If you just not start interacting with women when you was younger, wasn't nobody talking to you. You lost your virginity when you was 25. You might be late. Okay, you might be trying to keep up with people, and that's why you all about the demon time. You all about trying to find a woman who's gonna be open to doing what you want them to do. Okay, that's what you're on. When you do that, then you opening yourself up to just being taken advantage of. Women, when you allow a man to holler out demon time and you answer, he's not gonna treat you better. He's not gonna treat you good, even if he say something nice to you, even if he is encouraging you, which is what they do on there. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, girl, let me see this. They're not gonna be demeaning you and telling you how terrible and stupid you look. They're gonna be egging you on. They're gonna be supporting you to be the demon that they called. Okay? So this is the thing right here. Oh, demon time really threw me off. You know what I'm saying? It really threw me off. 'Cause I was like, I know it ain't that obvious. I know people ain't just gonna let somebody call them a demon. Oh Lord. But it did, but they do. And so when when we allow, and this is why we have to know who we are already. Once we know who we are, we don't answer to everything. Somebody, if I'm walking down the street, somebody holler out caramel real loud, they holler out any of my dad's names I've never had. I'm not finna answer to that. Out in the stove, you know what I'm saying? They call me caramel at the club over the microphones for me to go on the stage. That's me. Oh, okay, me. Oh, okay. Inside of there, that was me, right? But outside in your real life, you forget who you are. Somebody holler out caramel. They talking about ordering a Sunday, and you start dancing. They calling out all stuff just to see who answer. And here you come. So in conclusion, ladies, you can allow the lure of the demon time epidemic to be a part of your story if you like. Nobody's hating on you. It's all about just making it make sense. They're going to tell you that you're going to make a lot of money. They're going to tell you everything that you could possibly want to hear so that you participate. They're never going to tell you the downside. But the thing about it is, once you start doing something like this, you have to begin with the end in mind. Okay. So the question is, even if you want to do this, the question is, how do I stop? When will I stop? How will this affect me past today, past next year? Because you can't control who's recording, you can't control who get this information. And then see, this is the other thing. You don't know how people can get more information based on the little information that you get. Okay? So this is the thing. If you are a person who has been involved in a lifestyle, you're trying to get out and you don't really know what to do, there are organizations that are here to help. Just visit scripturesforstrippers.com, encouragement, all kind of stuff on there. And there are resources on there to link you up with whatever you need. Okay. So there's scriptures for strippers. And there's scriptures for ex-strippers. God loves you. He wants you. He didn't turn his back on you. And he has everything you need according to his riches and glory. These men that you depending on, counting on, hoping that you get attention from, payment from, don't owe you nothing, won't give you nothing. And if they do, you're going to owe them something. And I'm telling you, it's going to be worth way more. You're going to pay them back way more than what it's worth. They're going to give you a little bit. They're going to expect you to give them a lot. Think about the end before you get started. And I'm finna end my video. I love y'all. Bye.